Throughout our history of partnering together, thousands of lives have been changed forever. We believe that we all have the power to make change happen in our own lives and in our own communities. Here are just a few of our stories. We hope they inspire you to imagine what can be when we all give brilliantly. Like most 8-year-olds, DJ is the apple of his mother's eyes. Ironically, DJ has developed a voracious appetite for all fresh fruit after Food for Kids first introduced him to a whole new world of pure delight.
He bit into it and said, "Mom, this is so delicious." And he pronounced it so perfectly, and it was just so cute, and it made me so happy that I was able to provide that for him.
It wasn't always that way.
The first time I received the summer basket, I cried. It was just an amazing thing knowing that you're living paid to pay, and what's healthy is my son going to have next. And then you just receive this big basket, and it's hard to explain.
The mission of Food for Kids is to provide healthy food for children between the ages of 4 and 14 years who have very little or no food access during the weekend or during the summer months. I can't think of anything more crippling than your child coming to you to say, "I'm hungry," and as a parent you have to say, "I have no food to give you." Saying yes to the families is a very important aspect of Food for Kids.
By partnering with Burlington Foundation, Food for Kids has been able to ensure DJ and hundreds of other children like him don't go hungry.
There's no question that we would never have been able to achieve what we've been able to achieve without the support of the Burlington Foundation. The financial means that they've provided for us have allowed us to expand our program to the extent that we are now providing service to every school and every child that's been identified.
Supporting the health of our children and our community through great initiatives such as Food for Kids, I think is a very clear opportunity to showcase how giving brilliantly through the foundation supports the well-being and the quality of life in our community. If you can't eat, nothing else matters. Through
Burlington Foundation's unique endowment funds, you, your family, your company, or local group can make a difference in our community for years to come, leaving a lasting legacy of making a difference and changing lives like DJ's. Little Amelia possesses the sparkle normally reserved for babies in TV commercials. She's just one of many precious babies who have much brighter futures because of Burlington Foundation's support of Shifra Home's maternity residence. Amelia's mother is grateful she was able to find a safe haven for her baby at Shifra after she herself was born into the vicious cycle of fetal alcohol syndrome.
My grandma had FAS, my mother had FAS, and I have FAS. When I was 4 years old, I was taken away from my biological family. I was in foster care until I was about 6 years old, and when I was 7, I was adopted. I got into drugs and alcohol.
Allie's story is sadly similar to many of the pregnant young women who are supported by Shifra Homes.
A lot of these young women come from very dysfunctional and traumatic backgrounds and homes. Being homeless and pregnant obviously is a very scary time for a young woman in her life.
Shifra Homes serves up a healthy diet of what everyone needs in their life.
With this place, it is not an institution. So every night when Nancy leaves, she says she loves us and have a good night, and she's always a phone call away.
That kind of caring goes a long way in changing the course of lives.
And the role that Shifra Homes plays, and again through the support of the foundation and others, helps these young women not only in immediate needs, but set the path forward.
Once they transition and we help them with that transition, we support them and supplement their rent. We provide them with food, with all kinds of items that they need, from diapers to baby wipes to clothes, scholarships for their education. So in essence, we're really ensuring that they are successful. The Burlington Foundation support is crucial and essential to our success.
I think the community doesn't always understand that there are needs such as this. And again, the short-term need in supporting emotionally and financially is critical. But the long-term opportunities in providing support like this, and again, helping to change the direction for these young women and their babies and generations beyond them, is really what it's all about for the Foundation.
Allie is a perfect example of the ripple effect a caring community can have on others. She was able to break the vicious cycle of fetal alcohol syndrome and has been clean for 2 years.
It makes me feel amazing to give my daughter everything that I wasn't given with my biological family means more than I could ever say.
Their story says it all. Through impactful legacy giving, Burlington Foundation and their many partners are able to come together to breathe new life into our community for generations to come. Carpenter Hospice is a home in the heart of Burlington, where the emotional needs of its residents and their families are embraced with support and understanding. It's where people can find solace when facing a life-limiting medical diagnosis and are contemplating the reality of mortality.
My husband was ill with a brain tumor.
From the first time she walked into Carpenter Hospice, Roberta knew she had come to the right place.
It just seemed like such a nice, homey atmosphere. I only have my son in Burlington, and the rest of my family is either in England or in British Columbia. And so it was very important to me to come here and feel at home, and I was here for 6 to 8 hours every day.
Burlington Foundation plays a key role in enabling Carpenter Hospice to remove the financial burden from those in need of its services.
We're really grateful for our partnership with the Burlington Foundation. Every year we have to raise $1.4 million out in the community in order to keep our doors open and the hospice operating and provide the great service and programs that we do at no cost to the end users.
In 2002, Carpenter established their permanent endowment fund with us, and they trust us to support and steward their endowment fund so that Carpenter can focus on the good works that they do for the people of Burlington.
I know that they looked after Randy very well. I availed myself of many of the services after Randy had passed. There was Monday grief counseling, group counseling, and individual counseling, yoga.
A little bit can go a long way, and if we all did a little bit, that ripple effect would be huge. So I think folks just need to stop, pause, think about maybe what little thing could they do that would go a long way in Burlington to improve the quality of life.
Burlington Foundation champions that sentiment.
We do have a full scope understanding of the needs in the community. So when we're able to bring partners together, whether that be agency partners such as Carpenter, individual donors, corporations, we collectively pool our giving. And for the foundation, we believe that that's giving brilliantly.
And, as seen at Carpenter Hospice, by giving brilliantly, there is light, even in the darkest days.
I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
It's difficult for most of us to imagine what it's like, day after day, to not see or interact with anyone. Nelson Allen, at the age of 73, established an endowment fund at Burlington Foundation to forever support programs and activities that engage seniors who are alone and isolated. Bruce Anderson discovered the Nelson Allen program through his involvement with Acclaim Health. Because of the program, Bruce has been going to the Burlington Senior Center once a week for over 9 years.
Normally, I'm home pretty much all the time, other than when I get out for this. program. Every Wednesday is a big day for me.
At Acclaim, our mission is to help people live independently for as long as they can.
We have about an 18% senior population in Burlington, and of course that's not only growing in Burlington, but it is growing around the world. And so it's very important to ensure that our seniors are involved in community.
Because of the Burlington Foundation and its stewardship of the Nelson Allen Fund, our clients benefit greatly in terms of social interaction, physical stimulation, and intellectual stimulation.
When I get here, there's always somebody that I know to have a chat with. I've taken the 3 language courses that they offered. They have a lot of things going on here.
Nelson Allen was very proud of this program. It was a dream of his. He was able to see it come to fruition, and he knew that it would outlast his life, that he would have this legacy to leave behind, and that made him really, really proud.
And so I think it's a true blessing that from a legacy perspective, Nelson was able to see the true benefit, the benefits of giving brilliantly in support of those most in need in Burlington.
Just imagine how many lives have been changed by one man's legacy of giving.
I'm just happy as can be, and I'm only 92, so I've got a long time to go.
Good for you.
Thank you.